Hey, y'all. Guess what?
Yes.
It is no longer Paz or Sonia's faves. We have listened, we have learned, we asked, we answered, and we are doing what, Sonia?
We are doing their favorites for the month of August. Yes. So this is the special favorites has turned into the Viewers' Choice Awards.
Right. I wish we had a sound, the hand clap. Oh, crowd roars. That's what we're doing.
Exactly. Yes. So we are so excited to be airing your favorites for the month of August. We cannot wait. We're going to be in the chat. We'll be checking that out. And we really just want you to, tune in. This is the best of the best, y'all. And this is the ones that y'all say were the best of the best. You asked for it.
And guess what? We listen.
We listen. What? We some listening bitches. What? We ain't like them other bitches. Don't know how to listen.
Bitches don't know how to listen, but grown ass women know how to goddamn.
They know how to take feedback. Okay.
Exactly.
Yes.
So here you go.
Yes. Just a reminder. This is a replay, so the dates do not apply, and we will be in the chat.
Yes, we will. Talking shit as usual. Love
so
y'all.
Get your popcorn and your drink.
Hey. Yeah.
Hey.
Where the money reside? Hey. What's up, world? What's going on, world? This is your girl, comedian Queen Aishah, and you are checking out Grown Ass Women Shit live in our Facebook group. I am your spiritual comedian, aka sensitive gangster, and I'm gonna pass it on to my girl, Melissa, the quick one, the creative directress.
Hey, everybody. Thank you for joining me again on Melissa Slim Down. I am the creative directress, trying to walk these pounds all creatively. I, of course, love all things that have to deal with making an experience, making you look good, making you feel good. I'm going to pass it on to my girl, Paz, the mommionaire.
Hey. Look like we're losing people. What's happening? Where's Sonya? Where's Queen? What's happening?
What happened? Oh, there they go.
Oh, what happened?
Okay, I'm so sorry. No, it's I'm operating on a phone. Sorry.
Okay.
But
all right, but we're gonna get it together.
This is your
girl Paz. This your girl Paz, the mommionaire. Okay. What you saying, Sonya? You interrupted my intro. What's that?
I'm sorry, baby. I didn't realize we still live. Okay.
We is live. Go ahead. Good evening, Viola. Look, I am Paz, the mommionaire, coming to you live from Washington, D.C., the nation's capital, talking to you about finances, money, all that good stuff, abundance, prosperity, how you want to live. And with that, I will pass it on to my girl, Sonya, the certified sensuous sexologist.
Hello. Let's get them titties right. Yeah, it's all about that sensuousness. Hey. Yes. Hey. How you swinging? I hope you're free. Come get something. Say it with your chest.
Say it with your breath, not
say it with your breath. Excuse me. Say it with your breath. Yes, and your nipples.
Do like this when you talk.
Let them girls talk. All right.
I got caught up today, y'all. I was almost late because I was looking for a bra. I was like, oh no, not today. I don't need that. Give us freedom. Give us free.
That's what your breasts were saying, Queen. That's what
like, why you trying to do that to us? Why you trying to do that to us? Not Wednesday.
Yes, not on Wednesday. All right. So we about to did I freeze up again? Oh no, Pasta, you okay. You lucky.
We still see you.
Girl,
being very still.
I can't wait till this internet situation is over. Okay.
Yeah, it's tight up in these streets. It's hard up in these streets.
Make your life hard.
Verizon has been getting on my nerves. I cursed all of them out. Every text that I got on the phone, I went off. Like, if y'all don't get my internet back on up in here, we're gonna have some problems. So anyway.
Well, you could be sharing a service with my two houses now, both have the same internet provider I have. So, right around noon in the morning time. It's all bad.
That is not good. Yes. Oh, I just got a message from Facebook that says your internet connection was restored.
We gonna be all right. We gonna be all right.
We okay. We back in there. So we gonna just pray, Lord. You know, that's why you had to have a side hustle so that you have the monies to be like, if y'all don't get over here right now, I'm about to shut it down. Hello.
Right. Get you a hot spot.
Exactly. I have a hot spot. Girl, this Verizon hot spot ain't about nothing. Okay. I got the hot spot, I got the phone spot, I got the we got all the spots. They don't work.
Oh,
they don't work to do what I needed to do with that.
Right.
I had to reschedule
so
everybody.
What we talking about today, Sonia?
Yeah, so we are talking about where the money resides. Where the money resides. It's all about the side hustles, honey. All about them additional streams of income, allowing additional monies to come through the doors. Hello? Yeah, so you can stack that paper.
Stack that paper up.
All about stacking that paper. So yes. So let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and post the link if you want to join us in the room. Let's see. It's let's see. We find the actual live on here.
Well, while she's posting that link, when you think about it, you find something that's a hobby that could turn quickly into a side hustle. You get paid doing something you love on the side.
Exactly.
I have actually this is a shirt made by a company called I Am a Black Woman Who, and I'm wondering, did she start off with this as a hobby before she ventured into it being, because t-shirt business is a hobby now. You buy a Cricut,
right?
You get you some iron-ons, you got your whole t-shirt business.
Hello.
But
you got your whole
I Am a Black Woman Who, she does sportswear, so it's pretty comfortable. I'm gonna let y'all know how I feel after I sweat through it tonight. Give my review. Give my review of this product later.
So what's after the Who?
She puts a bunch of stuff.
You just pick what you want.
Yeah, I'm a Black Woman Who Works Out. The line is awesome. Actually, check her out.
I have to check it out. Yeah.
I'm
gonna post the link.
Yeah.
For everybody that wants to come in and join into the conversation. What's your side hustle? What are you doing to bring in extra income? Or are you trying to figure out what to do to bring in extra income? What's your passion? What's your pleasure? Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Yes. How do you get to use what you love to make some additional money and have some cash flowing in the house?
Exactly. So
yeah.
What's your side hustle, son?
Girl, I'm like, I got so many I got so many different things. It's like, pick one. What are you doing? What are you doing? Pick one.
Right.
That's fine. This is
what's that? Where's that sound coming from?
It's going out. That was Queen. She all right.
Okay.
She's
got it. Okay. All right. So I just posted the link.
Some people posting their side hustles.
Right.
Yes. We blessing side hustles today. Yes.
So let's talk about it.
Ooh, yeah. Everybody got to have a side hustle. You got to have a side hustle. If you don't have a side hustle, you're gonna be selling ass.
Selling ass is a side hustle. What you mean?
That's a full-time job. That's a lot of energy.
That's a reputable side hustle.
That's a reputable side hustle. There are women that have gotten to college.
Well, put it like this: if you ain't into it, if you ain't that dedicated to it, you might want to get a side hustle. You know, it's so funny. As far back as I can remember, first of all, I come from a family of entrepreneur side hustlers.
Right.
I remember being between 8 and 10, maybe, no older than 12. And me and my sisters and my brother, we used to sell Easter pocketbooks from door to door. I don't know where my brother got these pocketbooks from, but we grew up Muslim, but we selling these pocketbooks to our neighbors that celebrate Easter from door to door.
I know that.
Then it was, okay. And then it was a sold Good Humor ice cream. He was going out of business and was closing his business or whatever, gave the ice cream to my brother to sell. So we were selling ice cream. We were selling Good Humor, strawberry shortcake, ice cream sandwiches and stuff out of our house.
Out the house.
I always wanted to be the corner lady to sell ice cream.
You need some ice cream, pay us, and we're going to get it out the freezer for you.
Okay. That's real innovative.
Yes. And the other thing I did was, and I don't even know how I came up with this. I found out M&M's, the M&M company, Hershey, I guess this is the major company. If you returned your wrapper, so they was recycling back in the 80s. For every wrapper you returned, you got X amount of cents or whatever. That was my first entrepreneurial check. It was like 70 or 80 something dollars. I was walking through the streets and I was picking up every Snicker bar, every M&M, whatever that company was, I was picking them up. I told my mom I needed to mail them and my check came. I was excited.
I know that's right.
I've been hustling for a long time. Did
y'all have like the
I be slinging these jokes. I sling these jokes.
Yes.
Did y'all have a candy man and a can man?
We did have the candy man. I always wanted to be the candy. I was like, we used to have the lady, and then we also had the truck. We had the lady like Queen's, like Aisha's house, where they were selling the stuff right out the house, and then we we did have the ice cream truck that was parked in a parking space.
Right.
Yeah.
The can man though, the man that pushed the cart that picked up cans and aluminum.
No, I don't remember that.
Well, they had one in the city. It turned out that man was rich as hell.
My grandpa used to do that. My grandpa used to pick up cans around the neighborhood and bring them to the aluminum factory and get the little change. I think that's where I got my hustling spirit from, because my full-time job is pharmacist, but I have sold delivered fruit with my son. I have no ego when it comes to extra money, because we use that to invest. So another side hustle. I've always been told 7 streams of income. We lost Sonya again, but she be all right. 7 streams of income. Right. She need to get another hustle, huh? She needs to sell some beauty for the Wi-Fi.
She need to hustle Wi-Fi so she can get it off of somebody else.
No, she should have been spreading some sugar instead of salt to them texts. She might have.
Right. Sonya need to what's her name? Sonya need to
I've done
hijack some Wi-Fi.
I remember. Yeah. I remember when I was in college, I was one of the only girls valet parking. I worked at CVS.
Wow.
And I worked at the boys club. All this was in one summer. I had 3 jobs. Wow. So I've always held more than one job for as long as I've been working. So I
remember a time where I didn't have a side hustle or 3.
Right. All 4.
Yeah, all 4.
But I remember growing up, my mother. Go ahead, Melissa.
Oh, I was saying when I was in school, I found out how much the women was paying to get individuals putting their hair on the West Coast. They was paying gobs of money. So that was my hustle at school.
I know that's right.
Hair, cornrow hair, putting the weaves in. Well, back then it was waxing.
Waxing? What is that?
I ain't never heard of that.
So individuals, the old way used to be how they got like individuals and it's braided a little bit, then you see hair. They used to use wax on your roots and attach your hair. But you had a party, real small parts. Yeah, that was the whole thing.
Wow.
Well, that was in LA, but after that, once I figured out I was real good on computers, I just started offering to do electronic inventory for different companies. Started off in my school. My school's professor told his wife, and I just kept doing that for years. Shoot, after that, what was it, scholarship?
You gotta have a hustle. Yeah, you gotta have a hustle. My mom had a newspaper route And every week, me and my sister altered who went out with her, and then she paid us. Then with that, we had responsibilities. So we had to pay gas, electric, water, food, whether it was 25 cents, $1, something she would teach us. Did y'all know my mother was my accountant teacher in 11th grade, and she gave me like a C? I was like Miss Hogan. She was like Miss Hogan.
Gigi don't play. Gigi don't play. You didn't.
She's like, I taught you this since you was 12.
Right. You disappointed her. You disappointed her greatly.
Well, she disappointed me because she could have went hard and gave me a better grade. She could have gave me a C+.
True, but she didn't. She expected excellence as well as she should. So that's funny you talking about paying your children. That's the same thing I did with the fruit delivery. AJ and I would get together and go out and deliver that fruit, and it was the best thing for me because he would put the fruit on the porches or whatever, and I would give him, a certain amount per hour, and he got used to having that cash. That's how he earned his cash.
That's right.
So it's a good way to. You got to earn your keep. So yes, you got to teach the kids at a young age about getting out there and doing what they need to do to make money so that they can do the things that they want to do.
They different now, though. I didn't see not one dude shoveling snow, no kids outside making that money.
AJ,
I know, it hurt my spirit.
My boys were always out.
A lot of them seen the hustle. Well, you know what? They hustle different because we were outside, but they're doing like computer stuff, social media stuff. So we don't see them, but we were outside mowing the lawn, shoveling snow, taking out trash. They bougie now. They said, no, honey, we need to sit inside and get this done.
Yeah.
Aisha said, my side hustle turned into a problem. Come tax time. That's
real shit. And you need to learn how to balance it out. You gotta get your expense game up.
Yeah, because
Hey, Erma.
Hi.
How are
Turn
you?
on your camera, girl.
Because I'm at the beauty shop in my head. Honey.
Yes.
Multitasking, working with clients and trying to get on this Zoom.
Yes, lady. How are you?
I'm good. How are you, lady?
We're good.
Good to see you.
Please know you alive.
She like she's dedicated.
You alive on Facebook. Yeah. We just want to tell you.
That's okay because I'm real with what I do. I'm real. That's okay. We all got to
That's what I'm talking about. Right. That's that grown ass woman shit.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I appreciate the effort to come and join us, though. She gets all the love today.
Yes. However, I got to get it done. I'm gonna get it done and get it in.
Yeah. So, what was your side hustle, Erma?
What is my side hustle?
Yeah. What side hustles have you had either now in the past?
By passion, I'm a wedding planner.
Okay.
And I own an event company business. So I've tried a few different things. Thanks to Sonia. I tried the candy bird.
Yes.
So yes.
Okay.
Yes. And
the
so
bedroom candy. You were slinging plastic.
Slinging dildos. Slinging pleasure.
Pleasure. Okay, we gonna read.
I need to pick it back up though. It was good. But I need to pick that one back up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. What else? What other side hustle?
I wouldn't call it a side hustle. It's just, I work at my church and being an administrative assistant right now, in finance. So that's what I do.
Okay.
It's generating income. That's a side hustle.
Exactly.
But that's exactly what it is.
Exactly. Right. An additional stream of income, because you got to say a little more proper because it's the church. You don't want to call the church a hustle. It's like this is my stream of income.
Yes. An additional stream of income. Yes, it was.
An additional stream of income.
Yes. Praise God. Praise God.
Hey.
Praise God.
Abundance and prosperity.
Yes. Well, thank you for coming in, ma'am. It's good to see you. It's been a minute. We gotta catch up.
We gotta catch up. Now I'm gonna black myself out because she's gonna come and finish wash my colors. So I'm still here.
Okay. All right. You wanna know what her side hustle is too? when she come back on. So
yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna put her on for you. I sure will.
There you go.
Thank you.
We want to find out what she got going on.
What she got going on?
Okay, ladies.
So my
favorite
one, the favorite side hustles for me are the ones where the money just coming in and you ain't really doing nothing.
Passive income. I was just about to say that. I read my mind. I read my mind.
You know, that's how I've been rolling for years. The wedding planning thing was a hobby turned lucrative. And then when I wrote that little book, I get checks from Amazon. You're like, oh, here go $40. Oh, here go $30. Just out of nowhere. When you can write about something you know, self-published for free.
That is a great
inventory. Not having any inventory. Everything with my little book of horizontal gains was income. Every last dime.
Let me tell y'all about this this fundraiser I just did. I have to talk about it because it is the biggest hustle. I wish I had thought of it. It is amazing. So I'm in a sorority, and we sold this popcorn. I ain't gonna shout them out because I don't want to give no free whatever. But you can figure it out. We sold this item of popcorn over a weekend. The company gives gives 50% of the income to the organization, and they keep 50%. We sold almost $150,000 worth of popcorn in 4 days.
Oh wow! Yeah. Oh wow!
So I'm sitting up here. I'm talking to my friend. I'm like, how can we get some popcorn?
Easy. You contact the distribution company.
Where am I going to get a recipe for some popcorn? Because that thing is genius. Okay.
Yes. Yeah, but those fundraisers are genius because first of all, you know, they you mark up the price. The price is way because I actually want to buy some popcorn for my girlfriend, so I know exactly what you're talking about. And it's like, okay, so then but that popcorn was like, this is probably way more than I would spend for some popcorn, but
it was delicious,
it's for a good cause. Actually, you know what? I donated it because everything I saw was like probably too much sodium, and I was like, I'm not trying to chance it.
It was phenomenal.
It was phenomenal. Okay, I just walked away from the sodium. So so I was just like, I'm good. But that.
Oh, my girl Joanne, she said, I see someone on the treadmill. I'm on my bike tuning in. I know that's right. You better get your burn.
Exactly. All right. Let us find out. We're gonna be having a whole crew on bikes and on treadmills, working it out, doing No Bra Wednesday.
It gets you through it.
Yep. So let's talk about that passive income. Investing.
Yes.
Okay. So if you have a little side hustle, y'all, where you making a couple $100 and it's not going towards your monthly budget, guess what? You should start investing. That is the best side hustle ever. There is no discrimination. It is all about if you have money, you put it out there in the stock market. And I'm not talking about individual stocks all the time. You can invest in index funds, mutual funds. They are just as good. I recommend everyone have open some account today. If you don't get anything else from me, go to Charles Schwab, TD Ameritrade, E-Trade, Fidelity, whatever you got. Just put $50 in it and go in your closet. Whatever is the thing that you have the most of, go online and see if they have a stock attached to it.
Oh my God.
And you go ahead and you invest in that. And I'm going to tell you about my son. My son, I've been working with him to invest as well. And we put $25 a month in his account. And we started that 3 years ago. $25 a month. He's now over $3,000 in that account by investing in things that he likes. Nike, Sony, things like that. This is free money, and a lot of it is little, is little risk if you invest in companies that are well established. So let me put the disclaimer out there, do your due diligence.
Yep.
But if you are a grown ass woman, at minimum, you need to start investing because money is like hoes. And why am I saying that? Hoes supposed to be going out there working on the block for you, right? That's what your money should be doing for you. You should not be working for your money. You need to put them bitches out on the block.
Every last dollar.
And then you make them bitches recruit more bitches. And then what you got? A stable, right?
Okay,
Get your stable together. Get your stable together. That's how this thing works. Let your money work for you. We can talk about this more, but I can't.
Still gonna start an investment club. She's gonna start an investment club, but she gonna have all of us with our hoes out on the streets.
Hoes out on the strip. Yeah.
Pastor be calling at 5 o'clock in the morning. You got your investment account open yet?
Oh my God.
I say to everybody.
We'll wake up and be like, you see this bitch? You see how much dividends we get in this time? I mean, you can sit back and wake up to a bunch of green. I dropped the Robinhood app. Anybody that's interested, that's a very easy way to learn if you're new to it. Ask us any questions. Instead of take out through all that TD Ameritrade stuff, I can show you all you need to know about Robinhood.
Be careful with Robinhood. We know the issues with that. So do your due diligence.
Easy beginning.
It's super easy. I agree. Robinhood is super easy, and that's something Melissa and I on a page, a Facebook group together too. We know everyone should have a grown-up investment account. Robinhood is for the babies. So if you want to start your baby investor, just go in there, throw $10 in there, and just see what happens.
No, they ain't even gotta do that. You get free stock every time you share that link. So you ain't gotta put no money in immediately to see how it works. See how to do trades, see how to do your research. Every time you share your link, you get a free
Wait
stock.
a minute. Querin said compound interest is a super hoe.
That's a super hoe. That's your main. What's that? That's not your main hoe.
She the bottom bitch.
She the bottom bitch.
She the bottom bitch. Compound interest is the bottom bitch. Oh, she's so fine. She's so fine.
That's some cross money though. You set it and forget it. I mean, you should go back and check and add. You can even automate dropping $10 a paycheck.
Right.
And you can just set that up and set it up and forget it.
Yeah, set it and forget it. Crock-pot and shit.
Hey, Mickey,
not crock-pot. Not crock-pot.
Oh, wait a minute. Somebody done said, hold up. My girl Isha said, take full advantage of your company's 401k and matching program if they offer it. Yeah. Stop giving away free money, y'all. If they say 5%, we match your 5%. Then why are you leaving money out there? If the company say here,
just leaving the money out there.
They giving you free homes.
They ain't getting my
money. Send them back on the street. Put them back on the block.
Put them back.
Why y'all leaving hoes on the street? Come on now. Bring them all in. They all welcome in my house. I'm just letting you know. All the hoes. I take all the hoes.
All the hoes. We don't even discriminate. You can be an old hoe.
We don't discriminate. We don't judge you on your past. We don't care what if you've been on the dice table on the dice. We don't care where you been. Come on in. We have a whole haven over here. Let's do this.
That's right. That's right.
Other ways are like
treat them well.
When you get money back on your dollars when you shop, taking advantage of those kinds of perks. And next thing you know, you got a $20 drop in your account just because you went shopping at your favorite place.
Absolutely. And also working with your credit cards that have bonus programs. Hey,
Erma, you're muted. Unmute yourself. We can't hear you.
Let her finish washing her color out. So her hair.
Okay. She was saying something.
Yeah, she gonna say something.
This is Janine, and she's my beautician. And Janine, what's your side hustle?
Yes, Janine.
Yes.
I'm a district manager of the internet casinos down in Bellevue, and now we're opening one in Tampa.
Ooh.
I get percentage of everything the casinos make every week.
Oh, wait a minute.
Okay, hello. Wait a minute.
I got a lot of little small stuff going on.
I know that's right.
That's right.
She like don't let this conditioner fool you.
Don't let the conditioner fool you.
Right.
Closed one of them down. They already closed one of them down in Bellevue.
Oh, wow.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That's just you already open.
All right. I know
They
that's
got
right.
it. They got it.
So somebody mentioned clothes earlier. You say something about clothes, looking in your closet.
Look in your closet, look around your house, and that should be your first stock. If you don't know nothing about stock, if you see everybody with it on, you see it in everybody's house, it may be something you want to invest in if you believe in it.
Right.
Go ahead.
When you look in your closet and all that shit, all that stuff you ain't worn in 3 or 4 years.
Melissa, I'm with you. That's what I was about to say. I got the investment, but let me tell you,
you
better have a yard sale. You got Craigslist, let me tell y'all something. Don't sleep on Facebook Marketplace.
Facebook Marketplace.
Stuff on there. Yeah. Facebook Marketplace is the bomb, honey. People be coming over my house, they be like, this is nice. It look expensive. It just wasn't for me.
I was talking more about buying exchange. So there are places like Buffalo, Soldier, a couple of places in Rockville in that area, a lot in California, where you take your bag of clothes, you take it to their register, and they give you cash back for whatever items they keep.
Oh, actually, yes. And also you have consignments, you have Poshmark, all types of places.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's a lot of ways y'all. You got stuff in your house that you don't wear, your children, designer stuff, all types of stuff. You take pictures of that stuff, put it on these websites, and you can get you some money today, tonight, right now.
And what should we do with that money? We should if you have credit card debts,
pay off the
pay your damn debt off.
Right. Bring it down.
Pay your credit. And
you don't want to be investing in your debt. You paying 37%.
Right.
On your credit card.
Tell them. Right.
Then you ain't making no money.
Right. And you're making 5% on your investment. Please stop.
You
pay your credit card.
You are bleeding out. Yes.
Oh my God, we have so much to talk about that. That's
pay it anyway because you want your credit scores to go up. But we'll talk more about that in terms of what you need to do to get your credit scores.
Real quick. I be telling people with your credit, if you send in $5, they gotta report it. So it has to. They have to report it. So POS is gonna affect your credit somehow, right?
Say it again.
I said if this is not what we're talking about tonight, but it's still part of where the money resides.
Yeah.
I said, if you have credit and you're paying something on it, they have to report everything you pay. They don't necessarily tell the credit bureau what you paid. So when they report it to the credit bureau, it's going to have some type of positive effect on your credit.
Oh yeah. Every time that you pay towards your credit card.
$10. Pay something.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on really what your credit limit is in terms of what you pay, in terms of how much is going to move the needle. But certainly, yes, every dime that you pay,
do something.
It should help. Yeah.
Exactly.
Let me go to some of the comments on here. Angelique said that reinvested yearly dividend is also a good hoe. She brings you more hoes just for having the stock.
Exactly.
That's what's called that drip.
Drip.
Dividend reinvestment program.
Drop.
Yes, that's the real thing. Drip. It sounds grown ass, right?
Drip.
That's Wop cousin. That's Wop cousin.
Wop cousin.
So,
money resides in the dividend.
Invest in Visa and MasterCard because they are joining forces with Bitcoin.
Oh,
everybody has a Visa and a MasterCard.
Yes.
If you everybody, why wouldn't you invest in something like that?
Right.
All of us have.
Yes.
So let me tell you how I made my credit card a hoe, right? So my credit card is one of my hoes, right? It's a rewards program, and I get a certain percentage back every month. This is something for people who are very responsible with their credit, do not have any credit card debt. Let me put that disclaimer out there. So I use my credit card to pay my bills that can be paid with the credit card. So I get rewards every time I do that. Last year alone, I made about $800 on my credit card. Did not pay 1 cent in interest. Not 1 cent. So that's how you make your credit card a hoe.
I need to do that with this electric bill.
Yeah, we're Querin. Have Querin come on in and tell us how she because Querin does that. I'm putting her business out there, but yes, she talks about that all the time. Yes.
Nadia.
Hi,
Hi.
Hey.
It's No Bro Wednesday. You can come on. We all right.
Yeah, come on out. Come on, turn on your camera.
Take your bra off and turn on your camera.
Yes. That's 2 rules. Take your bra off and turn on your camera. That's the 2 rules.
But ladies, what about
Thanks, Erma.
Bra off, I will do, but I'm not turning this camera on today. Not today.
Well, tell us about your side hustle.
Room is pitch black, so I can relax.
Okay. All right. So tell us about your side hustle in there in the dark.
My side hustle in the dark?
Yeah, what's your side hustle up in the dark?
Like, what's she doing up in there?
Oh my God. After a long day, you just want to turn down to just chill out, tune out.
Oh no, we got you.
But we glad you tuned in. How about that?
Welcome,
so tell us
welcome.
about your side hustle, honey.
Huh?
Tell us about your side hustle. What side hustles have you had or do you currently have that you can tell the people about?
Okay, so recently, past couple of years, I've gotten into energy healing, and I was certified master Reiki practitioner level back in November. Was it November? Yeah. So I'd like that to be my side hustle, but recently, basically all I really work on is my close friends and family. Anyone else that wants a session, I do distance healing, so I do that on the side, but it's not really for money. I do it for free because that's just something that I think it's so awesome that I think everybody should experience it. So that's what I do.
There's a tremendous payoff to that.
Yeah, you can still do it as a hustle. I mean, that's you either consider it a hustle. It could be your ministry, and they can still pay you for that. I got paid to do healing work, to do healing Reiki work with women. I have people pay me at least $100 a session.
Oh, you do Reiki?
I'm a Reiki, I'm not a Reiki master. I'm a Reiki practitioner and a light worker, and I do shamanic Reiki.
Oh, that's awesome!
Yes, I love it.
Where did I get myself into today? I just stepped into the right room. You know how hard it is to find like-minded people sometimes, especially if it's not a traditionally African American thing, that we like to do. Right. We like to stick with our Baptists and our it's so similar to hands-on healing in church that I'm so surprised more of our people are not into it, because it's an African tradition. It's Kemetic. It came from the Kemetic. Right. It came from Kemetic practitioners. This is African. This is ancient Egypt. This is way back on the hieroglyphics and the pyramids. They just don't know they don't know where their hands-on healing in church, in a Pentecostal church or Baptist church, wherever church. They don't know where it's coming from. It's coming from somewhere.
Yeah. That's right.
I tell you, I just told my dad.
Go ahead, Sonia.
Oh no, go ahead. I was gonna say, I just told my dad, who's a pastor and a minister. When I did Reiki on him, I said, "Daddy, it's just me praying, put my hands on you. That's all." So he's like, "Oh, okay." I just had to break it down.
What's the definition of Reiki? Reiki is God force. It's the energy force of God.
Yeah,
exactly. Just allow yourself to. Yeah, exactly.
It's the same thing you do. It's the same thing you deal with in church when they do laying on of hands. They're just the conduit for the energy, the healing to come through them. They're just a vessel. And even Reiki, you have to cleanse yourself before you even work on someone. You have to cut cords so you won't bring your stuff into their session.
Yeah. Well,
when have you ever seen them do? Have you seen them do that in church?
Not black. we want to stay on topic about the side hustle. I would like to ask you how you plan on using your gifts to become a source of income for yourself.
That's a very good
how can you use it? Yeah, that's the
first
thing.
Of all,
you were talking about doing it for free, and
yes, because
you can, but you don't have to. You don't have to. You don't have to keep you don't have to keep giving the things you're passionate away. You can monetize on the things that you love. You know, so you really get to get a mentor or somebody to support you in moving towards that direction. Who's that?
Exactly.
Katysha? Am I saying it right?
Hey. And if you want to give me a call to talk about how to do that.
Uh-oh, we might need to mute him.
What happened? Okay, let me mute. Okay, so we're gonna mute Katysha for a second. I said, Navlet, if you need to talk to someone about how to monetize that, we can have a conversation about how I got started with it.
Oh my goodness! Wow.
Okay, I'll drop my number down in the chat, and you just give me a call.
Thank you so much.
Right, you're welcome.
She can instant message you so you don't have it out, unless you just
thank
want
you.
it out there.
Okay, got it. Yeah, actually, send me an instant message, and then we can go from there.
Okay.
Thank you, Navlet.
Okay, all right.
She brought up a wonderful point about exercising your passion. Like this being creative for me has been a side hustle that has paid for trips. I remember I'll see something and hate the way it's made and decide I'm making myself, and the next thing you know, I'm selling it to somebody. Somebody put the paper flowers. That was one of my favorites. That I had papers everywhere, so I had to stop that. But I remember when I first saw diaper cakes, and they were just putting the little diapers around.
I remember you doing those diaper cakes.
I was like, oh, hell no. I done turned my diaper cakes into baskets, motorcycles, guitars. But I wanted to go on a trip. And I ended up selling or trying to go to different baby stores and offering to use their products to wrap different for displays. That's how I paid for my trip.
I know that's right.
I know that's right. Temporary or long term, or you can have a goal. It's definitely worth it to invest. But when I can't afford something with my regular check money, I'll pick up a real quick side hustle, figure something out, get what I need to pay for it.
Exactly.
Well, we have Katysha.
Katysha. Yeah. Tell us how to.
Katysha.
So hit unmute because I muted you. So unmute and then tell us how you pronounce your name.
It's Katysha or Tish, whichever way.
Tish.
That's pretty. So tell us about your side hustle.
Oh, you want to turn us down on the radio? I think we're coming through your Bluetooth.
But we get. Oh, okay. That's what. There you go. There you go. Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I'm a teacher, so my side hustle is always tutoring.
Oh yeah, that's another one. That's a good one. Yes. They always need tutors.
Which is the school always has the opportunity to make extra money, so they're usually looking for more people to help kids after school. So I just work with my own kids after school. So it's it's not the most glamorous side hustle, but it brings in money.
Oh, they don't have to be glamorous.
No, it don't have to. Exactly. We're not looking for glamour. We're looking for dollars. Yes. The dollars are pretty though.
Overtime is a side hustle. Every month, picking a set number of hours of overtime you're gonna get at your job is a side hustle.
Right.
And
I have a friend, Tish. She was a teacher, principal, all that. She is actually tutoring kids in Japan.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And that's that's a side hustle. We're gonna have to mute you.
I'm gonna mute you for right now because you still have your sound coming through this.
It's coming through double.
Yeah, we can hear the double sound because it's playing in your car. So yeah.
So what about the side hustle? You're already doing something, stuff you do regularly. Like there's the laundry service. If you go to the laundry bank.
Oh, forgot about that.
the laundry service one, or you going to the grocery store, it's Instacart. Do a side hustle within your realm of responsibility already.
Yeah, that you already.
If you driving to the if you like driving, what's Uber? Of course, we're in COVID now, but I wish Razia was on here because that girl had more jobs than a little bit. She was driving Uber. What's the other one? What's the other one?
I know she was doing. What she doing Amazon at one point?
Lyft.
Oh, she was doing Lyft. Okay, Lyft.
We both were delivering vegetables. She had her cleaning business. She is an accountant. I mean, if the rumor about Jamaicans is true, then she must have a little bit of Jamaican in her because it was about 20 jobs, man.
Well, look, I don't feel embarrassed now then because wine and products, making content. Me and my husband make furniture, redesign furniture and sell.
Mm-hmm. Where's my shelf?
Right here. You want me to show it to you? Right.
No, I just want to know it's being loved on. Okay.
It's love. It's love.
I digress.
So Querin is in the room now. So Querin about to tell us how y'all twins with that whole, because Querin run everything through that credit card. I think she be trying to pay for everything on credit.
Yeah, I be trying to pay for credit cards, but they won't let me.
She gonna get them points.
Everything. And I go back and forth because they'll let you do Verizon with it, but then you lose the discount from doing it with your bank account. So I'd be like, what's this gonna be? If you put it on auto pay, you save $10 or $15, but if you put it on the credit card, then I'll get my points. So everything I can put on the card, I put on my card as much as possible. There's nothing that can go on the card that ain't on my card.
Hey, me too.
And I just bought a refrigerator, so that was like $100. But I layer that because I do Ebates, Rakuten now. You could do Capital One savings or whatever. Put those little bots or those little, what do you call those things? It'll be on your browser to remind you to get those discounts. And so when I bought the refrigerator,
I gotta get that.
Mm-hmm. I did Rakuten. I did a military discount and I used my card. So I probably saved about $300 or $400 on that refrigerator based on me getting all the different sources of money.
I think we cousins.
I think y'all are twins because you sound like Pastel right now. Because we call Pastel for everything. We call Pastel and say, well, I need to order a such and such. And she'd be like,
right. I'd be like, wait a minute.
Order this link right here. This will be on discount.
Pastel, I told a friend of mine that's my wife when I go shopping. Like I go with my wife, but I go with my husband nowhere. But I'm gonna take I don't know, because when you looking for somebody new in your life.
I know, right? Hustle. And then a couple other side hustles I have. Oh, you crazy, Melissa. A couple of other side hustles. Whatever your talents are, you can make them into a business. I wasn't working at one time, and my best friend likes the way I cook, so she was like, hook me up some meals. Right. And I think at the time I owed her some money. I had lost the contract. I owed her some money. And I said, look, I'll cook for you and work off my debt. Put it on a spreadsheet and I start bam, bam, bam. Box these things up, took it over her house. And it was always a dream to have a personal chef. So I was playing, we were playing. I was her personal chef. I was working off my debt. She took these joints to work. I was cooking for 10 people. Okay. Every week,
my goodness.
Like a couple of months. They was like, what you eating? Where you get that from? Why it's so prepped all pretty in the little containers and stuff? Next thing I know, I had a business now. I don't want to do that, but it pays the bills between jobs. I do professional organizing, and now I'm kind of figuring out how to do that virtually. Another asset to that. People still want it done. Yep. They just don't know how to do it. We do credit, and a lot of those people need budget help. So I'm like, I can help you with your budget. And they say, I don't have the money. And I'll be like, I'll find it for you.
I'll find it. I think I found like $900
a month in this. I said, you can afford me. I only charge $150 for the analysis. I was like, you can afford me. I found $100. That's what how to market it. Like, I'll only get paid if I find the money. I'm thank y'all for that.
Yeah.
Because I found like $900 in her budget that she was BS. Especially with COVID. I'm like, you're not getting your hair done no more. You're not going to the gym no more. Where's all this money going? So I just say use your talents to get creative and tell your friends, because your friends will, what y'all doing, y'all creating ideas and momentum for people to do the same.
Exactly.
Yeah. And people don't realize that when certain events happen in your life, you need to prepare for what you're going to do with that money. For instance, when my son got old enough when he was no longer going to daycare, that was a raise. That was a side hustle for me because I was putting out a whole lot of money. I had to decide, what am I going to do with that extra $1,200? My God. Right. People just spend it and don't know where it goes. If you don't pay attention to your hoes,
they get away from
it. They will run amok. They'll be out here.
They run them up.
They be rolling out on you.
You gotta get them bitches in line. Get them in line.
Beat on you. But
get them in line. So that's what budgeting is. It is getting your hoes in line. I hate to be talking in pimp terminology, but I mean, it just makes it so much fun for me. So you get them in line. Am I right, Querin? You get the budget is to get your hoes in line.
Right. Otherwise, they run around.
Money. Get an experienced pimp, i.e. Querin, i.e. me. Get an experienced pimp to find you some hoes if you don't know how to do it yourself. Sometimes we need a little help. Sometimes we need a little help recruiting for the state. And it's okay.
Pimp assistance available with Querin and Paz.
Yeah. So also like reverse hoeing, we talked about this last night at the Healthy Credit Club. I'm putting in the plug for us, Shawnee. Every year I do an analysis of all the subscriptions that I don't need anymore. Took away Mile IQ. I don't need that anymore. Called and lowered my miles to 6,000. I saved $1,200 a year on that on my car insurance. So it's like a reverse hoe. Like a like a reverse hoe, just getting things off the plate that you have to pay for because Now, have you ever like called when I was younger? I used to call the credit card company and be like, "I'm closing this bitch. Take the interest rate down." Does that work anymore?
No.
Well, they did some COVID.
I do remember that. Yeah.
You do it with cable. You can do it with cable if you still have cable. Okay. You can definitely do that with cable. You'll be like, take everything out. They'll be like, oh, we have a special.
And second thought, it's not as expensive as we've been making it out to be.
Right.
And a side hustle doesn't even have to be a long-term commitment. There are sites like Thumbtack where you can just pick up a project. If you know how to do bookkeeping, they'll
that's how I started my Reiki on Thumbtack. I listed myself on Thumbtack. And Querin told me to list myself on Thumbtack. I used Thumbtack, and I had clients coming in. Let me tell you who've been paying to come in $100 to $150 a session, which is about an hour. A lot of white women have find me on Thumbtack and like, okay, I'm here. And not to say that, I do have some sisters come in too and some men, but it was people I never even would have come across. But posting my stuff up on Thumbtack, they're like, oh my God, here, let me give you my credit card information over the phone. I'm like, baby, no, wait. That's not safe. Don't just give me your credit card information. Yes, but I had a lot of people finding me on Thumbtack and had 5-star reviews that was just like out the yin yang. And that was paying my bills for a long time. So it was just like, that's where all of my income. Oh yeah, all of my income was coming in through through me. Thumbtack changed their processes a little bit, and then I started not trusting it so much. But at one point, it was all of my money that was coming in.
Absolutely.
In addition,
your community listservs have jobs that are out there, just odd jobs you just knock out one time. Take that, then invest them hoes. You ain't even
now, I don't know if you can do this anymore, but anybody ever heard of M-Turk on Amazon?
What's that?
M as in Mary, Turk. It's called Mechanical Turk. I don't know if they're letting anybody in anymore, but I still have my account. Yeah, you could like just grab a job that you're qualified for, and it's like pennies, but it may just be take a survey. It might just be for $1. It might just be so and so transcribe a video for $50, but it's called Mechanical M-Turk, and me and my girl used to do it all the time.
Oh wow!
When Sonia was talking about Thumbtack, okay, this is a whole circle. But Thumbtack used to be free. They built up their clientele, and then they started charging for credit. That's when I left it alone.
Yeah, that's what I wound up letting it go to. Yeah.
my dad, somebody gave me a book called Free about doing that. So you could do that too. Like we could solicit something like I did with the food. You're kind of doing the food for free, and then all of a sudden it grows. You got to give a little bit away, or give the give the counseling away, but then sell the book or something. You know what I'm saying? So you kind of
you do something.
You
create some low hanging fruit, and then you have some that's the higher fruit. But you make sure that whatever you're giving away, you feel it is not taking anything from you. But most certainly. I had that's how I got into being a sexologist. I turned my passion into a side hustle. Because it started out, say that again.
I like the P's, girl. Passion into profit.
In profit, yes, passion into profit. But I was just getting friends together to talk about sex. Like we were coming together just to talk about Sex in the City. So I had a whole get together where I had it catered. Spent all this money. We watched Sex and the City reruns all day on my DVR, and then the new episode came in for the season. This is, of course, back in like 2002, 2003. And then, but it wound up being, we had so much fun because we got paused in the show to talk about, girl, when my boyfriend did that, and my husband did that. And so it was such, we had so much fun. They were like, we should do this again. And I turned it into a group. And then I turned it into a group where people paid money. And then I started buying, I went and got a wholesale account, started selling toys. And it was like, okay. So then I started turning it into a whole thing. And I was like, well, let me get certified after, I started selling the toys and teaching about sexuality.
We forgot about ours, Melissa. We started another group, Daughters of Asantewaa, to talk about gun ownership and women. We started that last year in June, after everything went down, George Floyd and the social injustice uprisings. We decided we were getting strapped, and once we decided we were getting strapped, we wanted other people to get strapped. So we went all into teaching women how to be responsible gun owners, and it ended up being a side hustle in the end. It was just something that Melissa does. She carries every day. I don't leave the house. I don't have to carry every day. But we've gone from women without guns to women who other women come to discuss, what should I do? How do I get my concealed carry? Those type of things. So anything can be monetized at some point, especially in the space that we're in. We're in a virtual space. If you ain't doing something online right now with COVID, you really should think about it. COVID is really an opportunity, to start something.
Well, it's a big opportunity. It's not all bad. People are blowing up on TikTok and having all sorts of things happen and monetizing. Yeah, you can monetize a YouTube or monetize anything. And some of people, we were talking about how you can find channels for everything. I was joking around with my friend about doing a cooking show, but being semi-nude. And he found videos where women are actually nude on YouTube doing cooking. And I'm like, what? Like, I was joking, but it was like, there's somebody out there doing it. Like,
people are online eating food and you're listening to them. What is it called?
That's nasty.
Yes, eating and getting paid to eat.
That's pretty much.
And to whisper. One time I whisper. I kept turning it up, and I was like, my friend said that's ASMR. People like that.
Yes, people love that. Hey, so we have Angela on.
Hi, how you all doing?
Angela.
I'm up here enjoying y'all's conversation, and I'm like, I had a whole bunch of side hustles, but they kind of went away with COVID. I mean, some of them have come back, but it's not the same in terms of the work type. But I had a lot of side hustles. I would say right now, the biggest one I found is I had COVID, and I found out that my blood plasma is really valuable towards to help other COVID patients. So I found a place that will pay you for your blood plasma.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
I did that back in. I did that back in college. Like when I was like broke, but but it didn't turn out because apparently my veins is too small. They couldn't get. It's like they can't get no blood to come out. No, my blood is like no, we're not giving no blood.
So a part of what my business does, the creative directress, is I talk to people about using marketing technology. There is technology available to us, especially in this COVID season, where you can monetize almost everything you do. If you go shopping online and you go to the same, there are applications that you can put on your browser that'll give you 50 cents for every time you purchase or every time you go to that store's page to look at something. And that's just regular shopping. But if you don't have a small business and you looking to start one, Paz is absolutely right. The technology is actually set up for us to live this way.
Yeah.
20 years ago it was set up. We're just now catching up to it. You could definitely be making some extra money. If anybody has any questions about the technology available,
the creative director's got you. Yep.
That's your girl.
So we are actually at 8:59.
Oh my goodness. I can't
We
believe
have
it.
really talked about a lot of stuff. I hope somebody got one little gem from what we were saying. Of course, I'm saying invest.
Yes, invest.
Clear your credit so you can invest. So
and
that's mine.
And you know what? And also, so write down stuff, see what resonates for you. Just come up with a list of stuff that you do, that you enjoy doing, that you're like, I would do this for free. And but you're not going to do it for free, but that you would do for free so you can enjoy doing it. And in addition, ask your spirit and let it come forward, because you have so many babies in you that are just waiting to be given birth to. You just have to allow them to come forward. But a lot of times we're not even experiencing that because we're not asking. You have all of the answers inside. Your spirit is just waiting. Like, she ain't asked me. She ain't asking me yet. Ask and then allow it to come forward. And hell, a grown ass woman shit. That was given birth to while Pastel was out running around somewhere in a car, and she's out running and heard, oh my God. And then she called every one of us. Oh my God, we're doing such and such and such and such. It's gonna be cost. We need to meet about this. And it was just this thing. But when you listen, when you ask and you listen, then the ideal thing for you can come forward. But you got to take it out of here and get in here. And listen to what spirit has for you, because there's an answer. There is an answer.
What did we used to say? Your vision is one question away. Your vision is one question away. Ask the question.
Ask the question.
The answer will come.
Exactly.
So with that, we ending on a whole spiritual level.
Come through, spirit. Spirit said, let me take
right now.
Spirit, let me take this.
To keep the conversation going, drop some passions out there in the group, and we'll post something so everybody can start the conversation. And
we'll
let's talk about how to monetize your passion.
Yeah, absolutely. People still coming in.
They still coming. They're like, we might have to do. You know what? Y'all gotta do a part two. I have an idea. It may not even be more than a part two. This might get to be one of our series, because clearly one of the ways we get to do is to start learning how to make money. And so it might be an ongoing segment, maybe once a month, something where we come together and talk about it. And then you might come in and say, I don't know how to do this. Give me some ideas. So, let's look at this being something that, is not this one time thing, and see if this is something that happens regularly. So Miss Latonia, we're wrapping up.
What you got to say, Latonia?
I was on the other way, on the Facebook way.
Facebook Live.
And I figured out how to get on here. I said, Lord, I act like I'm old.
You a grown-ass woman. You a grown-ass woman.
I like that treadmill, girl. Don't get me started.
Come on, you gotta come for the slim down. Somebody else need to be up here sweating. We gotta hurry up before I pass out though.
All right, we gotta get Melissa off the treadmill. You want to say anything, Latonia, before we close it out?
No, I had put a couple of links in there. As we were talking about investment, I put the Fidelity in there, And
good.
hey, you know, it's all about uplifting each other.
That's right.
And Latonia, I need to talk to you. So she is a fitness maven, I will call her. We could talk about some side hustles. We gonna start the post. I want you to list all your side hustles because she has plenty.
Ooh,
plenty.
Side hustle Saturday. Side hustle Saturday.
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
Side hustle Saturday. We're gonna be putting all the hoes out on the streets. Hello.
Put the hoes on the block.
And y'all mentioned the self-defense program that you and Melissa did. Can you send some information about that? Because I'm definitely interested.
We sure will. We'll drop it in the chat as well. We'll drop It's called Daughters of Asantewaa. We have a Facebook group as well. So I'm going to close this out to everybody who's looking. If you think this is valuable, if you're having fun, if you dropped a laugh, if you dropped a heart, please invite some of your friends to Grown Ass Women Shit. We want to build a community where we can have these living room conversations because we are your girlfriends. We your virtual girlfriends. We laugh and kikiing, but we talking about some real grown ass women shit. Thank you for taking the time to listen to us. We love you. And we will be back on Sunday. We don't know the topic yet.
We don't know the topic yet. Yes.
Let the spirit move.
But you know it's gonna be juicy.
It's gonna be juicy.
That. It's gonna be.
Hey, Queen came back. All right, love y'all. Bye bye.
Love y'all. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Sonia?
Yes.
Okay, I need your information so I can contact you.
So just find me. So look, you can just send me a inbox on Facebook. So just look me. Let's see. I'll send you a friend request, and you just inbox. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
All right. Okay.
Thank y'all.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, Navlet. Thank you.
Fresh out the oven, straight to the bank. Ben's Hager smelling like bank. Seats, somebody died on them. Kitty looking like somebody cried on it. Ooh, what you looking at? What you looking at? Body like cinnamon roll. Icing on the top, if you got it, let's go.